Assalamualaikum guys, I hope you all are fine. I'm fine, Alhamdulillah. So today I will be giving you all an Act 5.4 completion guide. So let's get started. So okay guys, so for this guide, as you know that Act 5.4 map is locked, so I can't explain every node and every easy path. So I'm gonna be using this website MCoC5.com. You can also check it out. Look in the description. Okay, so first we're gonna be starting from Act 5.4.1. Okay, so this is an easy path guide. So okay, so as you can see there are like this is a map also given. You can also download it here. I would advise you to download it from a computer because it has higher quality there. Okay, so the easy path for story quest 5.4.1 is this one. So first you go at left side when you start here. Yes, use this green little green black circle. Then you go here, and then you go to the light transfer path. It is a very easy path. Then you fight. Then you complete these fights, and then you go here. So this is this yellow part. Then you teleport to here. Sorry. Then you need to go straight, and there are two options: there, right or left. I would advise you to go to left if you have a good evade counter, because Spider-Gwen is a pain in the ass because she does a lot of evades. So I used Big Fury here on his second life phase, so it was a bit easy for me. But and then I went to Iron Fist, even though this says that Iron Fist and Spider-Gwen path is the easy one, but I would say that Daredevil and Hulk is also the easy one because all of these fights have been, so it is not that bad. And also we fought Bane in 5.2 and we should get a hold of it by now, but I didn't got a bit of a hold of it, so I messed up a bit and got my feeling knocked out against Iron Fist. But I would say if you have a good evade counter, then go to this Daredevil Hulk fight. If you don't have a good evade counter, then go to the if you have a good evade counter, then you should go on the Spider-Gwen path, and if you don't have a good evade counter, then you should go at this Daredevil Hulk path. I know that Daredevil also evades, but his chances are not that much a lot. Like it's a bit more like Mr. Fantastic, but he still has some evade. Like you should be a bit more careful on how you categorize the evades. So okay, so now let's go here. So okay, the champs you will be facing are Karnak, Loki, Gwenpool has Stupefy node, Yondu has Debiliate node, Ghost Rider has Power Gain, Falcon is debuff immune, which means that you cannot parry or stun him because they are debuffs unless you are applying passive stuns, which are a bit like Storm Bermudex, I think. So I think it will fight for her, but you should practice a bit intercepts. So then Beast, energy resistance, just take someone physical who does physical damage like Corvus. If you don't have that, then it's still okay. You can also take Hulk. Starkey will also be good. OG Vision has armor, it's not that much, just take someone armor break. I use Corvus here. Quick stun immune, so this is gonna be a bit of a trouble because Quick I usually do is that I attack on his block 4 times. Her block damage is not that much. When I attack at her block, she reflects some damage, but that is not a lot because I've seen that he is not that much high C. And so then what you gotta do is just get good at intercepts, and then after that you will be going towards here is written Polygon Artifice, I have already explained it, and then you will be going to the Punisher balls. Okay, so Punisher 2099 has 25% power gain over 5 seconds. He has enhanced SP2, so you should bet his SP1, just block it. And critical buffs, he is going to do a lot of critical damage, and then he has 108,000 health pool. So here is a bit of a video guide, but I won't be showing you all because it's like 21 minutes, and that way video is gonna be above like 2 hours or 3 hours, which I don't want to do. So you can watch it by yourself. I'm gonna give the link of this website. This website I'm not gonna give like 5.4.1 link, but I'm gonna give like you can search it here, like just look at that, search it here, you're good to go. So okay, so yes, now let's move on to the next quest. Okay, so now we are here at 5.4.2 map plus guide. So here what you here you can also take a look at the map. So okay, so as I think Sutin told to take rage path, while the rage path is a bit harder. Like there are a lot of what do you call hard fights, somewhat hard fights, and the nodes are also easy, but I would say that go for the resistor path because the resistance path is very easy to counter. Yeah, so it's resilience. I'm sorry, I forgot it. I just completed this weekend. So you gotta go to this resilience path, then this Iron Man, fight this Iron Man, a very easy fight. As Patriot, another easy fight. Luke Cage, another easy fight, and then you go straight to this place. Okay, so yeah, this one, this yellow circle, you go here. So then you have different options. You can go to this Hyperion Black Widow path, you can go to this Yellow Jacket Silver path, but I would say that take this the Hood and Captain America World War II path. This is far more easier. The Hood is just a bit pain in the ass, like just a bit pain in the ass, like not a lot of pain in the ass, but it's still easy. So then you gotta fight against Captain America World War II. Very easy fight. This bit is SP1. If you can dodge it SP2, then you should dodge it. But I'm not like perfect at dodging SP2, so I just beat it as SP1 constantly. Then you go to the Gwenpool, then Black Panther, OG Black Panther, and then Howard the Duck, Wolverine, Ultron. Ultron's evades are gonna be a bit, hard. So I would say that bring someone like Corvus with Proximax energy, so that you can get that 2 strike. And so after this path, you are gonna go to this resilience path. Rhino and Doctor Strange both are mystery opponents. So when I looked at this guide, I personally followed this guide for my Act 5 completion, Act 5.4 completion. And 5.3, I think I used Seedin guide and with some of my own decisions. So then you gotta go toward this Rhino, fight this Rhino. He's a mystery opponent. Nobody's there. I was very worried. I was like, what? How is a mystery opponent? Man, there are more parts. That map is wrong. Then when I saw it closely, then I saw, oh yes, these are mystery nodes. So it's kind of like a bit hard to figure it out, but these are very easy fights. Doctor Strange and Rhino. So then you go toward these two paths, and I think it was written somewhere here that when you go to sorry when you go to these two paths, there is an ambush, but I didn't got an ambush. So like there is a random ambush. So I think it was just wrong information, something like that. So I think that if it was still easy, and then you go to this Morning Star, use Omega Red, use Quake, whoever you want to use. I personally use Quake for the first 80%, and then I quit the fight because I wanted to use Omega Red. I brought him personally for this quest and upgraded him personally for this quest. So, yeah, that's it. So now I think this is it for this guide, and if you're a bit discouraged that you can't do this, then just read the first line just before this map, and it really helped me. Like it set my mind towards my goal to complete Act 5, and I was like, man, I can do it. Vigor mode, oh my god, this is so hard. But then I thought that then I saw some gameplay and I felt enough confident. Then I read this the line here. It's every time changed, so it's new line every time, so it can give you a bit encouragement if you are like me. So now let's go towards the 5.4.3 guide. Okay, so now we are back for this 5.4 guide, and now we are at third quest 5.4.3. so let's go. Okay, so this is here the map. Here is the map, and as you can see that there are many champions we can fight, and Seaton told us to take this Nightcrawler etc. path, but it's like very hard for Nightcrawler. He's like a lot pain in the ass. Yes, a lot pain in the ass. I forgot a word. I don't know why I'm forgetting first. These movie sucks, I guess. So okay, so what I did was that I and just notice that I am explaining you the paths that I took myself and followed this guide. So if you see, there is also the same path that I was gonna tell you. So no worries if you think that I'm taking you to a different path. I'm not. I'm just following this guide, and this guide is really gonna help you complete Act 5. So okay. So first, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna appear at this. This is the starting point. So then you move forward, and now there are three paths here. You do fix it, Red Hulk Magic, and Quake and Thor. So I took Quake and Thor. Quake is not that much hard to fight. I fought her in 5.1, and she was like, she got beaten by her like a lot. I'm sorry if English is wrong. It's just not my native language. Okay, so anyways, then you teleport from here to this Iceman Beast path. So okay, so now you go here. Now you can take the Civil Warrior path as well as Unstoppable Colossus path, but it's just that Unstoppable Colossus and Juggernaut have like Unstoppable, so you can't strike them unless you have Quick. I would say that this path is not bad. I don't know which nodes are on here. I'm gonna take a look at the nodes as well, which is below. Like important nodes are below there. So Iceman, very easy to fight. I would a very easy defender to fight. I would say that use Corvus here. Then Iron Fist Civil Warrior. I took this path Civil Warrior. Okay, let me just explain you guys. So Iceman, then Beast, then Iron Fist. So then you should not go on this Unstoppable Colossus path. You should go on this Civil Warrior path if you have Corvus, and if you even don't have Corvus, it's still not such a big of a problem. So then you go to this Vulture, War Machine, and then you teleport to teleport here. Sorry. And then you go to this Hulk and Rocket Raccoon path. Okay, and these are two very easy fights. Hulk specials are very easy to dex, and Rocket has like very what do you call it? Low amount of health points, whatever you want to say, and then you teleport to this part. So Hela fight is bit of a pain in the ears, not that much pain in the ears, but I would say that you should take someone who like Quick over yeah, I think Quick is the best for here because you can't like nullify her unstoppables because those are passive, and at the start of the fight and after every 30 seconds she gains a fury buff, and whenever she gains a fury buff she gains an unstoppable buff for 6 seconds. I think it's 6 seconds. So I would say if you don't have any good counters such as Quake, then you should do is that you should be able to nullify her, so that you know, or clairvoyant, if you have her on buff immunity, you have placed that buff immunity debuff on her, then you know she can't activate any fury, and then she won't even activate any unstoppable. But unstoppable will still activate at the start of the fight, whatever it is. Okay, so I use Quick here. So yes, another thing is that you need to push her to her SP2 and do not let her heavy charge a lot. Like I saw when I got into this fight, she was like charging heavy a lot. So to get those unstoppables, to get like to get unbeatable, and then you know she will be unstoppable. That's the buff. That's the buff name. Okay, so now let's take a look at the notes. So resistor paths, Thor is immune to debuffs, so you can parry him. Quake has 2 strikes, so you can't use Quake. I was thinking of using Quake in Quake, but he had 2 strikes, so I was like, oh man, it was still good enough. I didn't use Quake. I think I used someone like Nick Fury. I don't remember. Okay, then you go to Iceman, Beast, Iron Fist, Easy Fight, Warrior, and Vulture is immune to stun, and then War Machine. So that is it for this 5.4 guide, I think. Oh no, sorry, I always forget this Hulk and Rocket Raccoon fights. So Hulk is immune to bleed. Rocket Raccoon has unblockable SP2, also known as enhanced SP2. So his first shot is only unblockable, I think. You can read the notes if you don't trust this guy with me. to just for extra convenience. Then head straight to the boss, and then that's it, the boss hella. So you can see that here it is also written unstoppable at the start and every 30 seconds when Fury is enabled. Unblockable SP1 and SP2. So you must know how to dex SP2, and she has 111,000 health. So okay, so now let's go towards Act 5.4.4 guide. So okay, here we are at Act 5.4.4 guide. So this is the map, as you can see, as always. So I don't remember which path I took here. I mean, yeah, I think I took this rage path. Yeah, I took that rage path. Let me see. Resilience. So yes, this is the path. Sorry, I forgot. I completely forgot which path I took. Resilience. Okay, so this is the Colossus here. So you start from here, then you go here and then select resilience and breakthrough. I think that is what it is written on the total side. So then you move towards Colossus. Very easy fight. Yes, he will like take very less damage because of his buff, because he will have like a lot of armor up. But if you have someone like someone who can nullify, like clairvoyant, then you are good to go. Even Tomb will work, but I didn't use any of those. I just used the Corvus. It was a very long fight, but it was still worth it for the mission. Okay, then Groot, another straightforward fight, and then Abomination, and another straightforward fight. All you gotta do is just bring someone like Poison Immune, someone like Warlock, or someone Robot, someone who is immune to poison. Omega Red will also work, or you can just use Quake. That's it. The King Root, another easy fight, nothing much of a pain in the ass. All you gotta do is bait his SP1, like Buster, bait his SP1, Hulk, or both specials are very easy. Iceman, another easy fight. Nebula, Howard the Duck, very easy. Yes, Howard the Duck has like a lot of armor ups, but it's not that big. Then we have Hulk here. Hulk is another very easy fight, and you can just defeat him and then go to MCoC. Okay, so MCoC's fight, MCoC is like a really big pain in the ass, but wasn't for me because I had Corvus and I had already done that evade mission. Not already, I did it just as I went in the fight. So he will be auto blocking like crazy. Thank God there was no explosive personality node, else we were like gonna crash. So what you gotta do is use someone like Archangel or Corvus, because his auto block will always trigger instead of unblockable and heavy attacks. And yes, it will always trigger, so you better look out for that. So you better use someone like Corvus or Archangel, or else you are doomed. Quake will also work. I used Quake here, I think, as well, but then it backfired, and then she died, and then I had to bring up Corvus. So okay, so here is a bit of a breakthrough of those nodes. Okay, Iceman is stun immune and Abomination has enhanced poison. That's why I was telling you that. Not actually that's why, but he still can do a lot of poisons. Clairvoyant can also work against Abomination if she is on Curse of Plague. So then you go to that Hulk fight, which is very straightforward. Okay, so MCoC has 167,000 health and 10k plus attack. 10k. It's like a lot. I was also shocked, but I still got a hang of it because like Corvus is insane. Corvus and Archangel are best for Act 5.4. So okay, so now we're done with this quest. So now let's move on to Act 5.4.5. So okay, so now we are here at Act 5.4.5 guide, and I think that this Mephisto was the most pain in the ass in whole 5.4, at least for me. It was like that. So I will explain Mephisto a bit later on. So which path I took was which path? I just forget. Yes, I took this explosive personality path. I'm sorry, I forgot. Completely forgot. So okay, so first what you are gonna do is that you are gonna be appearing at this path. So yes, this path, this green path. So then you move towards Spider-Man Miles Morales if you want to do that evade mission for Corvus, and if you have Proxima as well with you, then it's good. And just use Nick Fury. At the first try I got like a groupie smashed. My Nick Fury got smashed with Miles Morales, but then I redid the quest from the start, and it was just a bit more energy cost. I did save some units revived, etc. Because I can't risk losing inferior because I had lost the synergy. So okay, so then you appear on, then you go to this one, exclusive personality portal. So here we have Howard the Duck, very easy fight. So what you gotta do is that when explosive personality is on, you don't really need to attack their block. You just need to block while they are blocking, and they're gonna charge their heavy attack, dash back, and when they are done with their heavy attack, just attack them, or just intercepts. Intercepts also work. Parries will also work, obviously. There is nothing like parry brand or parry immunity except stunning immunity. Okay, so then we have Groot, straightforward, Unstoppable Colossus, Black Panther Civil War, Magneto, Red Hulk, Doctor Voodoo, King Groot, and Luke Cage. So then you go straight here on this path. If you've taken the path that I'm talking about, so then you go towards Mephisto, towards this path, last section, which is written in the guide, like they call like paths section, which is good. This for better understanding. So then you have two tiles, and then Iron Fist on the third tile, and then on the fourth tile Mephisto. So Iron Fist is very straightforward, and Mephisto is like very hard. To be honest, like to be completely honest, my Corvus, my Quake got completely knocked out against this survival losses. I used Corvus then used Corvus to bypass Black Panther Civil War. He got knocked out as well, and then I used Sunspot. I had Sunspot saved for this Mephisto fight, but he didn't work at he didn't work like a lot well, because he cannot cancel his ability accuracy to cancel that regeneration, and yes, he doesn't take any damage from Aura of Incineration. So what Mephisto does is that every 30 seconds at the start of the fight he activates Aura of Incineration, which deals damage back to you, like a lot of damage. So you gotta watch it out. So I used Quake, and I think 6th try I took him down. This was the most pain in the ass one. 5.4.3 is not that much big of a problem. So okay, so now let's go towards this written guide. Okay, Miles Morales switching to section 2, switch to C, power or resilience. Go left to explosive personality. Okay, so then Howard the Duck. Groot is immune to poison, which is not usually, but he is. Cosmic Spider-Man, which is not which is I think it is an ambush or a random, but I didn't face him, so this wasn't much. I think that whoever created this guide, my massive possibilities, but they should have revised this guide a bit, just to improve our experience. So then you have Unstoppable Colossus, Black Panther Civil War, Magneto, Red Hulk, Doctor Voodoo, King Groot, Luke Cage. Switching to section 3, Iron Fist is global node. I think it's I don't remember which global node it is, but it's not like Biohazard or something like that. So then you take Mephisto, who has 129,363 health. This time very accurate, because this is the most pain in the ass chapter quest. And then attack 6,628, which is a good news because Modok at 10k attack. So Aura of Incineration activates at the start of the fight and every 30 seconds. So this is it for 5.4.5. So now let's move on to the final quest. Now guys, here we are at 5.4.6 part. So quest. So as you can see, the map is here. You can see the map on your screen, or monitor, whatever you're using to watch the video. So first you will appear at this path, this little green black circle. Then you go here straight, and then you take any one of these two. I took Electro because I had Quake and I don't know how to dodge your jacket with P1. Yes, I am a noob, but it doesn't even matter. So both lead to the same portal and both lead to the same path. So then what you gotta do is that once you take this portal, you have two options to go towards, I think, resilience and rage, and it was written like this or something like this, vigor or pain. There are three choices here. So on this guard, it took me to the digital path, which is very easy, unless you have Corvus, which makes it a bit longer, because they resist Corvus attacks whenever you place an armor break. in other words, parry the opponent unless they are only breaking you, unless they get a buff. So there are a lot of unlesses, but still it doesn't matter because then you go towards Blue Cage, Abomination, take someone poison immune again, Hulk Buster, who bait is SP1, Red Pool, constantly bait is SP1 or SP2 before taking him to below 30% health, or else he will gonna get that insane power gain, or choose someone who can power lock him like Hulk Buster or Doctor Octopus. So then you go towards Soul Warrior, easy fight. Rhino. So okay, so now here is the tricky part. I made this one. I made my own decision. So here I could see these two paths. Okay, so I could read the notes on both fights, on both these defenders. So I read the note of Miss Marvel and Carnage, and then read the note here. So I thought that Iron Fist and Thor path is easier. Yes, this one. So I went on here, while on the guide they said that you should take this Miss Marvel Carnage path. But I didn't care because I know how to defeat Iron Fist and Thor, so I just went there and then that's it. And then went there, defeating Star Spidey. Corvus couldn't complete his fourth mission here because what do you call? Yeah, he didn't evade. So then you go towards Ultron. He evaded like crazy, and I completed my mission, and it just took him in 3 tries. It was very easy with Corvus. And also don't forget the fact that I had a maxed out Corvus when I completed at 5. So it's not such a big of a deal taking him down in 3 tries. I should have gotten a solo. It would have been much better. And yes, so what happens is that whenever you go in fight, Ultron has 4 phases, I should say, or 4 modes. Whenever you parry him or place a debuff on him, parry also counts, just like I said. So then what happens is that he activates that buff. Power gain is the most dangerous. Power gain and regeneration, these two are very dangerous. You can take him to his armor up. I took him always to his armor up and Fury. Fury wasn't that, like, he didn't have that much block penetration, so it wasn't that much pain in the ass. So then I just defeated him. Yeah, that's it. And here's the result. Like at the start of the fight, or after 15 seconds the fight is started, he regens 25% health in 5 seconds, which is a lot of regen. But and you can also not cancel it like self repair. So it was like a lot, but it's still it was easy to counter because I just did it in 3 tries. It's not like I used poetic etc. So yeah, now this is done, and congrats, now you have completed Act 5. So sorry, let's just take this let's just take a look at the notes. Sorry if I'm like getting stuck in words, but I just forgetting. My mind isn't like straightly focused. I slept well. Okay, so whatever. So as you can see that it was to take anyone. They just take you to the same product. Okay, so then you go to resilience register path, take these champions down like I told you, and go until the end of top close to Iceman and take right. If you are following them, then you can take Miss Carnage path. Carnage path is a bit a bit of a trouble. Carnage has heavy hitter, which means that his heavy attacks cannot be intercepted, and he has strike back. So whenever they are damaged by a special attack, they gain 1 bar of power. So if they have 2 bar of power and use a special attack and they get damaged by it, then they get 3 to 3 bars of power and they will smash you with special 3. So I would recommend you to take Thor path, Thor and Iron Fist path, like a what do you call it? As I told you before. So yeah, that's it. And then Ultron, Spider-Man Starkey, and then Ultron. He has health 192,277 health, and attack is 8496. It is lesser than Modok. And note, every 15 seconds after the start of the fight, Ultron regenerates 50% base health over 5 windows. Sorry, it was 50. Timer refreshes each time it reaches intervals of 25% missing health. He also gets random buffs in the background that gets activated only when you apply a debuff on Ultron. Even the parry will trigger it. power gain debuff is the most dangerous one, because then you need to like constantly like bait him, which is very impossible. Like he gains 3 bars of power over just 5 seconds or 3 seconds, I don't remember much. But the best counters for Ultron are Corvus with Proximus Energy, Loki. If you play well with Loki and you play well, then I have seen people taking Ultron down with 2-star Loki. So I think these two are very good. Then Blade uses his ability accuracy, so that is also very good. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, or just don't. I'm not forcing you, but there are many more counters to Ultron. So yes, I may have forgotten some. So anyways guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. Khuda Hafiz.